You're the wind in my sails, you're the pull of the sea, you're the wish in the well, you're my faithful belief. If the whole wide world was offered to me, still you'd be all I need. You're the first of the year, a warm kiss in the cold. You're the whisper in my ear when I need it the most. If I was cast on an island and could only bring one thing, still you'd be all I need. All I need, I need. How do I say how much you really mean when I can't find no words to speak? Just know you're all I need. With a weight on your chest, I can feel it too. I'll take it.
Hey, I wanted to quickly say I didn't forget about Christmas on my vlog. It was just that it's gonna be delayed because I have so much stuff to edit. It's crazy. So, let's stay tuned.
So today we are going to make krumkraker, which are a delightful Norwegian Christmas treat, right? And we make krumkraker with this little iron. It has two parts, and you put dough in between and you squish it and you cook it on the oven. And for some reason this one smells like honey. And this krumkraker iron, I don't know where it came from, but I got it from my grandmother. So I don't know if she got it from her mother. I doubt it, because I think she had 7 sisters, so what are the chances like Grandma Bisky would have had it? But in any case, that's the krumkraker iron. I have turned the element onto 3 and I'm heating it. And we're going to make the dough right now. What's the problem with krumkraker dough?
It's
Very finicky. You have never seen anything so finicky in your entire life. It has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients: egg, sugar, butter, vanilla, and flour. And still, it's the finickiest thing I have ever made. And we're going to make it more finicky because today we're going to try and make it gluten-free. So, eggs are already gluten-free, sugar is gluten-free, butter is gluten-free, vanilla is gluten-free. Yes? And we have gluten-free all-purpose blend flour. So we are going to see if this works. We only have a little bit, and if we don't have enough, we have organic brown rice flour. Ow, what's happening back there? So, here's where the tricky part comes in. Did you want to say something? Sorry? Can and we make it with sorry? Without? Without flour? No. Without what? No, you cannot make it without sugar. You have to have some sugar. But Ksenia, there are only 10 to 12 carbs in each one. So it's not like there's that much. So let's get started. The first thing, it starts with something very tricky. 4 eggs, you beat them and you add sugar. So 4 eggs. And why I said it starts tricky is that my grandma always used a metal bowl because plastic bowls tend to absorb stuff, right, Dad? Dad?
Sure.
Like the oil stick in them and stuff. So that's why we use a metal bowl. But before we combine those 4 ingredients, we're going to melt the butter. And here's the tricky thing with the butter. Melt butter, not hot. So, 1 cup of butter, and conveniently, the brick of butter is divided into 1 cup and another cup. So we're just going to cut this in half. And we're going to put it into a measuring cup because that's the easiest thing to do. And we're going to melt it how? I was dreaming about this last night. How are we going to melt it? In the microwave. Exactly. Excuse me? Oh. So, this is 2 cups of butter, and if we cut it exactly in half, there's a marker here somewhere, exactly in half, each half is 1 cup, and we're going to put it into, so sometimes it's tricky doing it in the microwave because it gets hot spots. So we'll have to stop it every once in a while and stir it. So, what?
You could try running it on defrost and see if that goes slower that way.
Okay. Well, we can also just put it down, oops, put the power down. So, let's start by plugging in maybe 2 minutes and power level. Instead of high,
About 50%.
I was going to try 70. Let's try 60. Let's press start and see what happens to the butter. And we will save this other half in case we decide to make another batch, right? So, now, while the butter is melting, so in the bowl, we have 4 eggs, which Ksenia is mixing, and we're going to add exactly, can you verify? Exactly 1 cup of sugar. Now, mix that in really well. Good job. It says mix until sugar dissolves, and the sugar has to be dissolved. Now, while you are mixing the sugar, we already have the butter. We will find, Dad, can you grab us the good real vanilla? And I am going to measure out 1.5 cups of flour in the big measuring cup. Okay, let Pip smell it.
Smell the vanilla?
And we need 2 tablespoons of vanilla in the butter. Did you do that? Good job there, Pip. Let that mix together. And I don't know how much flour we have. dump it all
2
in.
tablespoons or teaspoons?
It says 2 tablespoons vanilla.
9. Scotch.
And Devin's gonna have to help us with the rolling. Okay, that is not even 1 cup. Are you sure we can't add a little coconut flour?
I didn't do coconut flour. Just gonna have 2
Rice flour?
This is already rice flour. This is ground rice flour.
Okay, and we've used brown flour before and it works. There's not enough water in it.
Why is
1.5 cup flour. Okay, so this is how usually things are in our house. One guy's cutting vegetables,
I'm doing it.
2 of
Where's
us
the
are making.
water?
Look around and you'll see a bucket of water. On the right-hand side, I see one. So, 1.5 cups of flour. Almost 1.5 cups. That looks like perfectly 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour. Good job there. Can I get it a really fast stir? Let me grab this from you. You did an excellent job. I'm just gonna wing it all the way to the bottom. I know that's hard to do. And remember, you hear it going, that is sugar in the bottom. And the sugar needs to be completely dissolved. Now, I'm gonna get you, Dad, if you could kind of keep an eye on Pip here and make sure I have to go get new hearing aid batteries.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the earth with truth and grace, makes the nations prove the glories of his holy righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy to the world, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let us receive our King. Let every heart prepare him room.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be that inspire your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing a joyous strain. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore our bended knee, Christ the Lord, our newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo, Deo.
Who's got 10? Okay, so we get to finish the round at least, right?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
I got 2 words.
Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air.
Do I at least get second
What a
place?
right time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle to the jingle bell beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Boxcars!
Wow. If when you're back, it's cuter when you do it. Yeah.
7!
Oh, finally!
That's the jingle bell.
I just robbed Devin. Okay.
That's the jingle bell rock. Jingle bell,
Oh,
jingle
yay.
bell, jingle bell waltz. Don't spin too fast, cause her gentle works false. Whirling and twirling with a dignified air. Heebie-jeebies meet Fred Astaire. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Nobody knows you stepped on her toes. Tooling and throwing and picking up speed. Letting grandma lead. What a fine time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle to the jingle bell beat. That's the the jingle bell. That's the
Eating?
And we are recording.
ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I love those Jingle bells, those holiday Jingle bells. Love those Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. I love those Jingle bells, those holiday Jingle bells. I love those Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear, I love those S-I-L-V-E-R bells, those holiday S-I-L-V-E-R bells. I love those S-I-L-V-E-R-P-E-double-L-S. I love those S-I-L-V-E-R bells.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here, banging good cheer, too young and old, meek and the bold, ding dong dong, that is the song. With truffle ring, all caroling, one seems to hear words of cheer from everywhere, bell in the air, oh how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling the tale. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry,
I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. I love those Jingle bells. And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. The sentiment is bittersweet, 'cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee. When Dasher's home on Christmas Eve, the party's just begun. With all the reindeer following behind him one by one. He'll strut about the dance floor and he'll dance a little jig. And compensate with talent, 'cause his antlers aren't that big. When Dancer's here on Christmas Eve, it's something to behold. It's like where'er she touches, turns into solid gold. Her choreo's not apropos, we're guessing it's because she learned from her stag at just what a North Pole dancer does. And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. The sentiment is bittersweet, 'cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee. When Dancer's in the spotlight and Prancer twirls along, with graceful sighs and Bambi eyes, they dance their favorite song. They leave it on the dance floor, abandoning all caution, 'cause they don't give a caribou if anyone is watching. When Vixen's here on Christmas Eve, it's like the Holy Grail. What springs to mind is how defined she moves her hind and tail. Her nimble moves on graceful hooves, she's clearly got the knack. And all the stags are bragging about the way she holds her rack. When Comet's home on Christmas Eve, the night becomes a blur. The deer can dash so lightning fast, you can't see where you were. You think he flies through northern skies, cross oceans and the shores. You barely see him hoofing it when ripping up the floor. And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. The sentiment is bittersweet, 'cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee. When Cupid's home on Christmas Eve, you'll likely get attached. For every deer from far and near, she gets to meet their match. 'Cause she's a doe with mistletoe, no heart has ever been bliss. The reason you'll be fawning is it all starts with a kiss. And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. The sentiment is bittersweet, cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee. When Donner hit the dance floor, it looked as though he froze. He couldn't kick, ball change, or shuffle off to Buffalo. Underneath the spotlight left him feeling quite exposed. Just like a deer in headlights would, I guess we can suppose. When Rudolph's here on Christmas Eve, he flashes us a smile. He likes to take the mantle and regale us for a while. It's not the same old reindeer games before his epic flight, but someone always heckles him, "Hey dear, check out a light!" And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. Sentiment is bittersweet, cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee. And it's ho, 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 if you're a stag or you're a doe. The Christmas flight is over, so round and round we go. The sentiment is bittersweet, cause reindeer all have two left feet. It's really quite a trip, the reindeer Kaylee.
Did you guys ever wonder, like, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell to get